Hey guys, what's up? It is Jax the Legend, and today I'm here with another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a XP kelp farm. So let's get onto what the build is. Now this kelp XP farm doesn't use too many materials, so it's a perfect early game XP farm. You can see here mine is currently 6 wide. You can make it wider and shorter, and only uses 6 regular pistons, so no slime needed, and 6 observers. You can shorten this observer number down, but it will make it slightly less efficient. So this farm works off of the mechanic that furnaces will store the XP created when smelting things. I'm currently using a smoker just because it smelts it a bit faster, but you'll find a furnace will create XP, but it will create more XP, but it will create it slower. So it's up to you on which one to use. So once this has smelted it for a little while, you can go ahead and flick this lever, which will lock the hopper, which means you can grab an item out of here. That'll give you a bit of XP. Just here, and that leveled me up to 2. I was on 1 level to start, so it went up 1 level. Then I can unlock that, and then go AFK and come back. That was for only about 5 minutes of AFKing here. So as you may have inferred, overnight, if you AFK here, you'll get a load of XP. So now let's hop over to my redstone world and we'll have a look at how we build this. So the materials you'll need for this build will appear on your screen now. Grab all of those, and remember this is for a 4 wide farm. So if you want to make it 2 wide, just half these materials, but if you want to make it larger, you'll have to grab a few more. We're going to need a 4x5 area like this, just on the surface. Then we're going to come to the back, well, 1 block away from the back, grab out some sand, and place 4 across like this. Then, with any block you like, I'm going to be using glass. Let's come up like this. And then place a pistons on top of that glass. Then place observers, so the face is facing towards the inside of our build, like this. Now again, I said this earlier, but you can remove all of these observers except for 1. You can remove all of them except for 2. It's really up to you. But again, it will be more efficient if you have all 4 on top of all of the pistons. Now using any block, come to the back and place 4 blocks like this. And come over here with redstone, place it on all 4 of these blocks. Okay, now let's add in some glass here and here, going right up to the top. We're going to go 1 more above these observers, just so the kelp doesn't get thrown out. And we're going to come right to the front like this, one diagonally down with glass. Again, raise it up to that same height. Let's grow out a chest. And some hoppers now. Let's place a chest here, in the middle. Place a hopper going into the back of it. Then connect more hoppers going right along the sides. So all the hoppers lead to that one chest. And below that chest on either side, place a scaffolding block like this, and then a furnace, and break that building block, scaffolding block. Now place a hopper going into that furnace, place a chest on the opposite side to your hopper, well, a hopper on the opposite side to this hopper that's coming down, so we're going to be on this side. Then place a chest going 2 blocks back like this. This keeps it nice and compact. Now place another chest here, the hopper going into it. So have this system like this. Our fuel is going to go into this side chest here. Our kelp will end up in here. The reason why we have this chest and not just straight hoppers is if there's a bit of a backlog, and then our kelp will end up here, our cooked kelp. Now you can have a smoke here or a furnace, so either work. Blast furnace will not work because kelp can't be smelted in one of those, but either will work. I'm going to stick with a furnace. Then on either side of this hopper, either at the front or the side like that, place a block and a lever. I'm going to place it at the front so it's even more compact. Then we just want to create a little floor space for us to be able to stand on. You'll already have this if you've dug down. I've created a slab lowering here so I can easily access the chest. can do this, or you can lower all of this floor 1 into the ground. Now let's place some glass at the front of this build, in front of these hoppers. We don't want to place it on top of them, otherwise we'll run into some issues. Now grab out your water bucket, place it on the observer like this. Do that on all of the observers, and it should get pushed out like that. Now we can go in and plant all of our kelp. You don't necessarily have to break that block, you can always just hop down, plant your kelp, and then place another block to help yourself get up. So we sort of have the base design complete here. Now if you do want to extend this, just repeat this wall here that we started with the piston and the observer across either way. You'll also have to move these hoppers as well, because we'll need to get all of the kelp into this chest. So remember, once you finish AFKing here and you have got your kelp in the furnace and it's cooked, flick this lever, grab out your kelp that's spelted, and then you'll get loads of XP. With decorating this farm, you don't really have to worry about too much, as there isn't much that can really go wrong, as all these blocks are reasonably safe to be placed around. If I'm just labelling all of the chests here, dried kelp at the bottom, coal in the middle, and then regular kelp at the top. The only thing you do need to be careful about is making sure the water stays like this in this pattern, otherwise you can run into some issues, and making sure none of this redstone is obstructed. But it would be very hard to do that. You'd actually have to break the redstone because you can place blocks right around it like this. So let's do a little bit of decoration. I like to place pillars on either side of this sort of smelting system because it really makes it stand out, sort of like a feature piece. And back here, I add 2 more blocks. Then again, add in my pillars. And I like to do this out of spruce logs. You can do it out of anything though. I'm going to come back with stone bricks and have a ladder up to the surface. Now, if this is on the surface and then that's floating, that's fine. But mine, I would have this part in the ground. And then I'm going to just come along and build some stone brick walls on the edge. Also like to add in just some sort of feature pieces like this in the walls. Make it stand out a little bit with some blocks behind it. Now this farm is a really powerful early game farm, as it is completely expandable so it can grow as your world grows with you. But if you do really want more XP than this can offer, you always have the option of building an enderman farm. This one needs to be built a bit later into the game as you need to have access to the end, but it is super simple to build and I've actually got a tutorial on it. It's super efficient, it has and gets you loads of XP really quickly, so make sure to go check out my tutorial, link for that it will be in the description down below. So on that note, that's going to be the end of this video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment and remember to subscribe if you're new. And if you're looking for a fast-paced SMP series, make sure to check out Challenge Kingdom, the videos are on my channel. I'll see you guys later, and stay carbonated.